Hi, I'm Megan. This is my dad.
Hello.
Okay, so just tell me about your day.
Day's okay. You know, it's just routine gets interrupted with all this stuff going on.
Yeah,
You know,
I bet.
I'm used to my little things, Megan. You know, like my routine. You know, I go to a Wawa. You know, get my coffee.
Always. You need your coffee. For
I
sure.
get it, right?
Yeah.
And you can't I like it a certain way. You can't get your own coffee
I
anymore.
know. I saw that.
Right. So here's how my day started. So they're getting the coffee for me, and you tell them how you like it.
Right.
All right. So, you know, I tell them half decaf, half regular. I can cut down the caffeine a little bit, and just a little bit of the cream. Right.
Right.
Well, of course, she gets heavy-handed. I'm like, what the hell? But then I got to remember, like, people are dying from this disease. Don't worry about how much cream.
Yeah.
But the thing is, so they got these gloves on, and like as she's pouring her coffee, she's like talking, and it's almost like spitting in my coffee. That like defeats the purpose.
Yeah, I can definitely. You feel like even though they are taking these preventative measures, like it's not really helping because they're still talking and it's still just getting in there. The gloves don't help when she's spitting in your coffee.
No.
For sure.
No, and like the guy's got gloves on, and he goes to the back, and he comes back with the same gloves on. Maybe he went to the bathroom. I don't know. He's still got.
Right. How do you know that they're the same gloves?
Because he didn't change them. They have the glove changing thing over there.
Oh, maybe there's one in the back.
Maybe.
Maybe.
What's the point of gloves?
No, but for sure, I totally see what you're saying.
It's just your routine gets a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
Have you? I mean, I know coffee is like a big one, but at least Wawas are like considered essential right now and staying open.
That's true.
Have you come into like any other problems?
No.
That you?
Well, yeah. I mean, you know. So, I mean, as far as my day, that's just how my day started.
Right.
You know. But it's fine. I just kind of like went. I can still go to the office, right? A lot of people can't go.
Yeah.
You know, you got people. They tell people they're not essential, so that's probably not fun.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not essential.
Oh yeah. At least you can still work.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm essential or not, but I can still go to work. So
I mean,
because it's like my own office. So that was it, Mag. I just went to the office, fielded some calls, and talked to some people. You know, I handle people's money, and the people just gotta talk to them. And so far it's cool. I just spend a little time with Denver in the morning.
It's raining today though. Like it's hard because like
I know.
You don't know if you're supposed to be outside and walking them, but I think that they said that you could go out and like exercise.
Right.
So
just not in groups.
Yes, just in less than 10 people.
Right.
So I mean, it sounds like
decent day so far.
Yeah, it doesn't sound. With this whole virus thing going around, has it been causing you any like issues at work?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm supposed to. I see clients. I'm supposed to be seeing people.
Right.
You know.
I know. You work in insurance, so you have to meet with people. That's like the basis of your job. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at the point. You're right. I mean, I see usually sometimes like 5, 10 people. 10 appointments a week and stuff.
How has it been affecting you?
So, I mean, this is kind of all just happening, but like I'm not seeing anybody. So it's like I'm trying to figure this out.
Right.
Because
are people like, is it you not wanting people, or like other people like not wanting to come in even?
That's kind of interesting because it's kind of both, you know.
Right.
Like people are concerned. Some people don't care. Some people like they come right up.
Right.
Right up to me. You know, I'm like, okay, wait. So, but generally, I think it's both. But I guess I kind of got to figure a way to still communicate with them because who knows how long this will last, and I still got to continue to see people or at least connect with them.
Right. I can definitely see how like this can be like super frustrating in this person like of your work. Maybe like tell me about some things like you've thought about doing, or have you given any thought about what you're gonna do?
No, that's a good point. I mean, obviously I've been talking a lot instead of seeing people, but we actually started doing some phone appointments.
Right.
But actually now I'm thinking about it, I can do like a Skype, I guess. Right?
That would be definitely a good option. You just have to make sure that people like can get set up on Skype, because I know like you have some older clients, because you do like retirement as well.
Right.
So like that they have like the means to be set up on. Do you think that could be an issue, or do you think that most of your clients are pretty technological?
So actually, you know what? That's a good point, because I'm glad you brought. So the older people probably won't want to do Skype.
Right.
So with them, I can just talk. They're good. They're good with that. They're
like
good
on the phone.
Yeah, they're good on the phone. They're used to that. I mean, they're older people. They wouldn't want to mess with a Skype with the computer. But the younger, they'd be into it. I have the capability. I'm pretty sure they do, because I have to continue. If I do not keep up with seeing clients,
right.
It's not going to be good for business. So.
Are there any that like you could push back, or like are they all dire people that you like need to talk to on like a regular basis, or are there some that you can like maybe like don't need to talk to all the time and like could push back a little bit, or?
And you know what? So that's kind of interesting point, because like I have a list of all these names, people I want to connect with, but you're right. A lot of them I don't have to right away. Like
right.
I could see them in May.
Mm-hmm.
It's like before the end of the quarter type thing. Some people I'm going to need to see soon.
Right.
But some I could delay down the road. So actually that's true. I mean, I could section them off.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, like now I got to make phone appointments, intermediate, like within the next 2-3 weeks, and then like May or June.
Okay.
So
well,
that actually would work. And the Skyping and the phone.
Yeah.
Phone appointments.
Okay. So I think that I don't think it'll be too much of an issue. I know obviously like it really affects some people, but I feel like with your job, there's like definitely some ways that like you can work around it.
It's true too, and it's interesting because I still need a lot of like home office support with things to get done in the background.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because even though you would think they're shut down, but most of them are working from home.
Yeah.
And they can get it done from home.
Yeah.
So that kind of works there too in that respect.
Hey, Dad, could we talk?
Sure.
So like, me and Nick have been just like kind of noticing that like you've really been like smoking weed a lot more than usual. And it's starting to, it never used to be an issue, but it's starting to, I feel like, affect, like, how much you respond, like, how there you are in our conversations, and,
You're joking, right?
I mean, no, like, we both decided, and he was gonna be here for this, but, he had something else that he had to do.
Right.
So, I told him that I would do it because I felt like we talk very freely and like I would be able to get through to you maybe a little bit.
You're concerned about me that
Yes.
I'm smoking too much.
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Do you not feel like it's been affecting you?
It affects me in a positive way. I just helps me chill out. I have a stressful job,
don't think that
long days.
you've been a little too chill recently though? Oh, we understand that you do have a stressful job and like you work really hard for us, but and like that's why before it wasn't like we're like, oh, he's just relaxing, but it feels like you're starting to like need to do it instead of just like wanting to maybe relax here and there.
It's just something I really never thought about like that. It's just something at the end of the day. It just helps me relax a little bit at the end of the day.
Right.
So I never really thought about it being an issue.
I mean, and like we just feel like it's like
Nick feels that way too?
Yes, we talked about this.
You talked about it?
Yes.
Oh.
We feel like he or like you. It went from being like something that like you did like maybe once or twice to like now like it's become like and like slowly it got here like and partially on us for like allowing it to just continue. I mean, obviously our father, but like maybe not saying something sooner, but just that like it's just continued and like gotten to a point where like it's every single night and like we've seen you maybe do it in the morning sometimes, and so like it seems like it's not become like a stress release at the end of the day, but like something that you need to do to get through the day.
You're serious about this?
Yes.
I actually never really thought about it. It's just something I did as a routine. I never really thought about it being an issue.
And we don't want you to feel like, you know what I mean, like it's like a bad thing. We just think it's starting to like affect things, and like if you continue, like continues to get more and more, it's gonna start affecting like bigger things like more negatively. So we just wanted to like bring it up and maybe like talk about it and like see how maybe if you were feeling that way, or if you like could see our view as like your kids and stuff like that.
Well, I guess from a kid's point of view, because like my parents never smoked pot, I guess,
Right.
you know, so maybe from a kid's point of view, it might look that way. I never really thought about it that way. I feel like I can probably take her to leave it, you know?
And okay, so maybe like because if you do feel like you could take it or leave it, and it is something that you maybe we go do like a week or something, because obviously like time like change, like you can't, we're not expecting you to just stop completely, because like it obviously change takes time, but maybe like go like a week without doing it and like see how it goes, and then maybe that'll like really give you an insight into where if you can leave it or take it, like if you need it, based on like how you feel during that week, you know.
Kind of interesting point. Seeing if I can, and give that a shot.
Okay. Great.
I'll give that a shot. All right.
Okay.